Yesterday, while I was streaming, I really wanted to play Rakdos Forge, a card that I think is really cool. And I don't know, I really wanted to find a deck where this is going to be a really good card, or at least a really fun card to play with. And this is the deck I came up with after some testing. At first, I started off playing like a sacrifice token deck with like the vehicle that sacrifices when it attacks and it gains +1/+1 in menace. And that worked out decently. But then I thought about proliferate cards and how that can add oil counters to the forge. So basically, if you don't know, or Rakdos Forge is a 3 mana artifact. And at the beginning of combat on your turn, you put an oil counter on it, and it summons an X and 1 Phyrexian Horror token with Trample and Haste, and that basically X, the power of that creature is equal to the amount of oil counters on this card. So if you proliferate, then you can add an extra oil counter on the card, and that makes your tokens bigger. So it's an easy way to kind of ramp out those creatures a little bit faster than you would otherwise, which kind of is the main flaw of this card, is that it takes a while to get going and really become the threat that it is in the mid to late game, I would say. So at first I started with like 4 Forge and slowly started cutting it down just to be a little bit more consistent. But I do think you can get away with like running 3 Forge, that's totally fine. But this deck kind of transformed more so to be like just a proliferate kind of good value deck in general, using Bloodthirsty Adversary to get those proliferate effects back. So far we have 3. We have Drawn and Ichor, and we have Volt Charge, 3 damage and proliferate, and -4/-4 and proliferate. And essentially you're just adding 4 copies of those spells to your deck by using Bloodthirsty Adversary, which for 5 mana can cast one of these cards for free from the graveyard and put a +1/+1 counter on itself. And you can proliferate that +1/+1 counter, which means that you're getting a 5 mana 4/4 haste with a removal spell attached to it. That's just really insane. So yeah, essentially that's the core of the deck, is Bloodthirsty Adversary. Essentially Bloodthirsty Adversary and proliferate, and good removal spells in general. And we're using cards that also scale off proliferate with Planeswalkers. Obnix, really good Planeswalker to proliferate, because you're proliferating 2 at the same time, because it summons a copy of itself when you casualty. It's really good with Forge, since you can sacrifice the token post combat and get like a huge Obnix copy. It's really good with Underdog, because Underdog can come back as a Blitz creature later from the graveyard. It's a 3/2 that's fantastic. Curve out with the Obnix to make like a bunch of 1/1 tokens. You've got the Vraska that has a proliferate effect on its 0, so it's basically its plus because it proliferates itself, so it gains 1 loyalty. Vraska can also remove stuff really efficiently. It's just really good. We got the 4 Shieldred, the classic, the card that just dominates some matchups for no reason. 4 Fable, obviously, also pretty good with proliferate. You can accelerate the saga counter, the lore counters on it to get to chapter 3 faster, which is actually really good. Soul Transfer is a card that I basically at first I think I did have 4 Forge, and then these were the cards that I added to kind of add consistency and just overall value to the deck. Like, it's more flexible to have a Soul Transfer. Going to buy back your creatures, can buy back your Planeswalkers, can also remove stuff really efficiently with the exile. And it's also really good since we have artifacts in the Forge. We've got Fable as an enchantment, so you can probably get both sides of it pretty reliably, especially with Murex as well, being an artifact. But yeah, this deck is really cool. I really love Forge. Every time it hits the board, it just feels like a good card in a controlling shell. Like, it just feels like it fits. It adds that really good late to mid to late game pressure that allows you to close out the game really well, like really efficiently. If they don't have an answer to it, it will just eventually kill your opponent, because you're removing their cards that can kill you. So eventually you're gonna have a 6/1 attacker, 7/1 attacker, and they're just gonna die from that. And those are always really fun games to play out. I do think you can add another Forge in the sideboard as well. It just, the issue with Forge is that it feels definitely not as good on the draw in most matchups that are tempo based, like matchups where you have to play the best card possible on that turn. It has to have a really good impact, otherwise you're falling behind. So Forge, the fact that it takes a while to get going is definitely a downside, especially on the draw. So if play draw wasn't a huge issue, and if decks weren't like slamming Fable on turn 3 every game, Forge would be a much better card, but when it works really well, and that's all I really wanted to play with. And 2 copies is more than enough to find at least 1 copy every game, I feel like. At least from the few matches that I've played, it has been really surprisingly good, honestly. In sideboard, we just got Toolbox, 4 Duress, 2 Grasp for mono red, 2 Hearse, 3 Trespassers, 2 Lily, 2 Cruelty. Cruelty is there for the decks that are playing like Hidetsugu Combo or Atraxa, Reanimator, or Tally. All those decks that are really annoying, and Cruelty of Gix is just one of the best cards in the format, I think, right now, especially. The more we move towards those big haymakers that you can grab off of your opponent's hand and then bring it back from their graveyard, it's just, I mean, this card's just so broken. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the matches, and yeah, Forge gameplay, always fun, and I hope you check it out for yourself. If you do own the Forge and the cards in this deck, I would not recommend crafting the Forge, obviously, but yeah, either way, hope you enjoy the matches. Pretty good. Needs a land. I have 26. Pretty decent odds. If I do find it, I think this hand is fantastic, and that's really impressive. When I see a hand like this, I can see the potential of this deck. Like, I really can. On the play, it's very menacing to go like potential underdog into Forge into Ob, or even underdog into Ob directly. But the question is, can I make it there? Or am I gonna get mana screwed? Am I gonna suffer the fate of the mana screw? Yep. Well, that's pretty much game, I think, depending on the matchup. This maybe looks like a domain deck, so maybe I can come back, but very disappointing. Might as well. It's gonna trade anyways. Might as well deny them a card. Alright, at least they're slow. I have a Forge out. If the Forge survives, I have a chance. If it doesn't, honestly, I think we're screwed with 2 Obs in hand that need a creature. Jesus. Okay. Well, okay, I have Shield Red. Okay. Shield Red's dead. Alright. Next. Jeez, what the? I can respect the otherworldly gaze player. At the very least, the Obs can leave. Well, I'll keep one. I'll keep one. You never know. Good thing I kept one. Alright, fine. Underdog, your go. Your time to shine. Yeah, Fable was a really important card to get there. Don't really need the treasure. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use the Go for the Throat just for that, when I only have 3 Go for the Throats for Atraxa, potentially. This is a little bit scary. Surge main deck. Gee, what is this pile? Oh my god. 2 of my worst cards in this matchup. Scary. Please put everything in the graveyard. Please no Atraxa. They didn't keep Farewell. Interesting. Interesting. I'm so sad that I have Brotherhood's End. But this turn might work out for me. We'll see. I also don't really want to play Obnix into counter magic, but might not have a choice. I guess they'll counter one of it, but not both. That's fine. At least they're on 5. Like, the only thing that's keeping me in this game is that they're on 5 mana, and that's really bad for an Atraxa deck. And Ob farms control decks. That's why I kept one of them.
Enough, you petty notions of morality. All that matters is power.
Just go for the double plus.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Ob is a menace in this matchup.
And you'll lose everything.
I'm happy I have the 1 soul transfer now as well. Jesus, what? What the... Ah! Wait, what? Oh, I was like, wait, what? Why is it that color? Very weird. Okay, hopefully I don't get wrecked here. They have to discard 2 cards.
Is my entertainment. Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
And I have shield red, so... Pray. This is so random. Like, this is actually so random. This could do literally anything. It's either gonna kill me or... Oh, come on. That's so good. Damn, they hit the jackpot on that one. Holy moly. Unless this can hit Planeswalkers? Oh, it can. Okay, never mind. It's not... It wasn't... It was pretty lucky, but it wasn't, like, super lucky. Okay, so they're doing it now, which could be good, could be bad. I don't know. At least I got the plus off. Wait, oh, wait. Vanish doesn't do anything, right? Does it? Each opponent. So they're still dead, right? This is only to creatures you control.
Defy me, and you'll lose
Yeah.
everything.
Holy, oh my god. If this was like an actual, what do you call it? I forgot what it's called. It's not haze, right? Is it? Fog, yeah, fog. If it was an actual fog, I would have been, I would have been screwed. Alright, we've got Hearse. This is a really bad game, like game 1 matchup for me. I mean, I got pretty lucky that I don't know, their deck just kind of fumbles around until it finds the right cards. And until then, I'm in a decent spot against them, I think, in general. But most of my deck just doesn't do anything against their strategy. Kind of awkward. And this just insta-kills Planeswalkers, right? The, yeah. Okay, Forge is looking... I don't know. It's like, it's hard to justify cutting it. It is still a good card. I think it's mostly Vraska or Soul Transfer. Probably Soul Transfer. This matchup is probably good if I had to guess. Yeah, I do think this matchup is good. I have multiple duress angles. I have a lot of graveyard hate. I've got haste. I've got direct damage. I've got shield reds that prevent draw. So theoretically, it should be a really good matchup for me. But just the wild fact, like the, ooh, they missed out on. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay. I don't know. Depends. Team-based things are not are a different story because you have the team to rely on, but RTS as well, yeah. Yeah, matchup dependent, but I don't know. It's still to an extent in your control, right? Like if you're a way better player in a fighting game, you won't lose because your matchup is bad. Oh my god, another Grixis player. I mean, it's fine. The matchup is okay. Hope it doesn't go the same way as last time. Yeah, screw it. Guess I'll take it slow. I mean, they have counter magic. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna play around it, but we'll find out. Hmm. I guess I wouldn't mind getting this countered. Best case scenario gets countered. Worst case, they remove it and they hold up counter. It's probably fine. Now I need land. And then once I find land, I can go Brotherhood's End, hold up nothing. But still, I want land. Because then I can do on 6, I can do some interesting stuff. And maybe not playing Ob was a mistake. I don't know. Just kind of loose to invoke now. Yes, I wasn't expecting Harvester on 4. I think that was the main problem. I was expecting to either be able to dodge counterspell on that turn, or they play something more, a little bit more expensive. That's good.
You have no idea who you're messing with.
Unless they, well, if they minus, it's good. If they plus, it's not good. Oh, can deal 5 base. Holy. Okay, I did not know that could go base. Better card than I thought. Holy. Well, I don't know. I mean, this could be fine. I just need to find a creature to select this. I need a land, first of all. Without a land, nothing gets started. Alright. Hopefully this finds me land. That's good. -1 hard removal for shield red. That's not good. That's also not good. Guess I have to hold on to Brotherhood's End. I mean, I don't think they have haste. I should play the tap land. Although... No, I shouldn't. It would be more mana efficient for me to use Go for the Throat on this turn. I want to Forge, but I feel like that's a losing play. I'm just gonna get the life gain going, hope that it's enough.
Families call me their adversary. Shake down the low. Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
Oh, nice. Cool. I don't know why they would give me a card there. Oh god. Oh, it's the krowz deck, yeah. Of course.
For the sake of
Of course.
I will.
I don't know if that's a good or bad matchup. I have no idea. Don't know why they're playing this though. Stealth mill 3. Okay, the one's in the graveyard, so that means nothing. Okay. Well, they need... Oh, that's good. Discard a card, I guess. Forge at this point. It's Forge or... No, Adversary is better than Forge. Annoying, but I have a kill for that. Not that bad. I get the attack on this. I get Shield Red. Get some life. Some damage. Some extra damage.
Defy me, and you'll buy coin or carnage. Tribute.
Maybe I should have played this. I don't know. Ugh. Damn. Okay, good thing I didn't play it. Because that screws me so hard. Damn, they found so many of those, right? Wait, actually? No, that's the second one. I feel like that was... Oh, God. Oh, well, they're dead. Okay, never mind. Ooh, I was like, wait, I'm screwed. Because I can't attack into that, but they take 6 here. It's over. I don't know why they took that then. Did they have a choice? No, they had another Appraiser. They could have done Appraiser round 2. Shield Red to the rescue. A classic. Abba's been really good in the games that I've played it.
Go ahead. Plead for
I'm happy with it.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
Hmm. All right. Quite interesting. I think that's why I need another soul transfer, maybe, just to play around the Hidetsugu a little bit more. Possible. There's no shield red in this deck, right? I don't think Forge is fast enough, not on the draw at least. The rest looks fine. Yeah, I kind of like how this looks right now. Trespasser does look pretty juicy. Not sure I can really play it unless I cut the Vraska. Actually, Vraska deals with this quite well. I have to keep it. So I guess this is the extent of my sideboarding. Yeah, probably. Where Underdog goes, it's possible Underdog has to go. I don't think I can. Or maybe Underdog is actually worse than Hearse. I don't know. It's kind of... depends on the price. Like, I really don't want to give them Underdog. So maybe I just do Hearse. Like, it's kind of... It's still a creature. I can crew it easily. And it does stop their appraisers from doing stuff. I don't know. That feels interesting to me. I think I like that. I guess I'll do Forge. I'll do like no creatures except for adversary. Let's do that. Yeah, it's an interesting strat. Trespasser is interesting, but it's kind of slow. In the way that, I don't know, it doesn't go through many of their creatures. It just trades, which is not great. Like I'm not gonna spend that much removal on their creatures, I think. Early. Ooh, such a good hand, but like potential 2 lands not enough. Oh my, I knew it. That's why that's why I'm like so scared of mulliganing that, because I hit like the exact opposite. That's so unlucky. That feels bad. Okay, that's maybe a chance. This gives me a chance because I might be able to take their engine early. Okay, that's fine as well. Maybe my Forge solos or my Cruelty solos. I doubt it, but we'll see. Okay, alright, now we're in trouble. That's like the ideal start. The counter spell into Fable on the play. Devastating. Terrible situation. Maybe they're not playing a Braid. That is something to consider. I would very much like that. Okay, 2 lands gone. I'm assuming they have way more. I need this Lily to minus again on the Fable. And I think that's GG. Okay, maybe not. That was good. Odds of me casting Cruelty very low. I think I have to ditch it. I think this is a low curve type of game here. Table's so broken. Oh my god. It's too good. It's like 2.5 for 1 every time. Thank goodness I have like I can 1 for 1 one of them, and then the second one is a 2 for 1. But maybe this is also 2 for... I can maybe bring it back. Maybe. It's gonna be tough. But it's so insane that I have to use my premium removal spell on a goblin. That is decent. I really want to Forge, but I don't think I have the luxury of doing that in this position. I'm just gonna have to go with this. No way they have big score too, right? No. Holy, I can't let them have that. Are you kidding me? Please counter it. Alright. Forge? Do your thing. Do your thing, Forge. I'll see you in 6 turns. Alright, we'll see you in 6 turns. Better be big by then. Okay. Oh my god, okay. Okay. I mean, it's a spell I can cast, and it does pretty much nothing on this board state, but Forge. Basically, it's free because of Forge, basically. Ooh, okay. Okay. Wonder if I start the no, I should wait. I should just cast that. This doesn't have haste, so. Okay, Transmogrant. I'm finding spells that are proactive that I can cast, which... Oh, that's game over. Okay. Well, we've had a good run. The run-ins here. And maybe not. Maybe the... Okay, maybe the Forge just solos. I doubt it, but it's possible. But Reflection into Appraiser is basically just... That's what I was scared of the most. I was really hoping they wouldn't draw that. But, you know, they find so many Appraisers. Doing it now is not good though. That was a misplay, I think. They want the block. Now they're gonna take extra damage and kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. If I find okay, my best bet here is to find a removal spell, a lily. I need a removal spell, essentially, is what I'm saying. I need to kill this. And if I can kill this, then it stalls for long enough where I'm comfortable potentially with the Forge, just maybe winning the game straight up. But we'll have to see. Okay. I'll give them the choice of blocking after I attack. Okay. I don't think it matters, actually. Alright. Interesting. Now we have a game. Now we have a video game to play. And now we no longer have a video game to play. Unfortunate. I drew the removal spell, but then they found the exact like best card, and I didn't think they were playing Shield Red, to be honest. But they're probably playing two. They found one of two, which is really not good for me. Yeah, and I figured they run two. Yeah. Really unfortunate. Really goes in a good spot, and then. Not anymore. From a multi 5, fighting this hard is pretty impressive though. I had a decent hand. They just had the nuts. Like triple Fable, double counterspell, plus Appraiser on off the top is devastating. Forge? No. Forge. Come on, Forge. You got this, Forge. I believe. What can I draw? Okay, removal spell for this, low key, I win. If they make a mistake. They have to make a mistake. They make a mistake, I find the last go for the throw, or soul transfer, or not Lily. My own shield red? Doesn't save me. Well, it depends. If they make the mistake, maybe. Okay, good. Good, okay. Alright. Shield Red is also an out, and keep in mind I have 4 in my deck, so if they don't have a removal spell, but they just use 2. Like this is you can't even begin to understand how much value that Ob actually got. Gain 7 life and 2 removal spells, but I'm still dead. Okay, well, unfortunate, but. There's only so much it can do on 5 mana, on a multi 5. Impressive though, kinda. Good showing. Good showing. I had Hearse as an out earlier as well. I guess the Forge might be. Maybe this is Forge Town. I'm gonna cut the drowns maybe. Well, I cut 1 drown for a Forge, and then cut a Hearse for a Forge maybe. I'm forging. It's Forge Town. Maybe they don't have a braid. Like I can actually see it. Like I can visualize the deck lists, and I don't know if there's room for a braid. If they do have it, it's probably 1 or 2 maximum copies of a braid. I still feel sick. No, I'm good now. My back hurts though still. Triple Fable. Double Fable is already like game over for most decks. Thank goodness okay, I mean I have to keep it. Not a good hand, but mulliganing to 5 again would be so devastating, and you know, Lily does work decently well with lands. Yeah, I just need to find like a few spells and this suddenly kind of works out. Because I can double up like duress and stuff. Yep. Playing this out is very interesting, but I do feel like it's not good. What does stroke do? I guess I have to take stroke. Kind of interesting. Yeah, I kind of have to take stroke. I can take the removal spell. Oh no, I could have taken the removal spell. I could have taken the removal spell and then taken a stroke. But at that point, maybe they have another spell in it. Actually, I didn't consider that. I didn't consider that to come into play and make them use the removal spell might be bad. Then they have nothing left. That's good. That should fix everything. But I think that might have been a misplay because I don't need to cast force CMC or higher like anytime soon. So that was a misplay. That was an overreaction because I was focusing on the fact that I had Cruelty of Gix in my deck and not the hand that I was given here. That is really unfortunate. With a slow opening hand, Siphon could be really bad. Okay, no removal. Okay, well. Ob is decent. Thank goodness for Fable.
Enough with the mysteries. Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Yeah, it's unfortunate they have nothing I can really do with this thing. But hopefully Ob wins me the game. It's definitely possible.
No fun when they hit back.
Oh god, I have one hearse. That is so unfortunate. That turns off literally everything. That's a good draw though. I can discard it, I guess. Or do I want to discard land? Maybe I do want to discard land. But I also want Ob on the field, like right now. I think it's worth getting Ob on the field. Going for like double reflection combo probably at this point. Most likely to be impactful. I should gain life to play around the... Actually, do they even... They don't even do the damage combo. Thing is, I could keep this. I don't know. Maybe I go for the ult. What if I go for the ult?
Streets will run.
Bit of life gain here. Also 1-1. Maybe they play in the Vogue though. I think I need the 1-1 just in case they find like Chandra or something. Also, it's decent synergy with people, kinda. Gaining life is never bad, I think. But this is really scary. I have no answer for that. Once they find a creature, it'll be a huge attacker or a huge blocker, which is also a good reason to play this out. Okay. So I could keep a 3/3 haste, which might be worth it. I don't have Brotherhood's End post board right. Nope. Forge would be fantastic. Forge, I'm really happy I have it. It does feel like it would be fantastic here. I just wish these weren't dead. They're not totally dead. Oh, that's actually bad. That's actually really bad for me. Not immediately, but that's going to be really bad. So they found my own forge. Yeah, okay. Alright, so they found two of the spells that I didn't want them to find, essentially. I think I might just keep this adversary. It does scale pretty hard with damage, and I need damage right now. Yeah. So annoying. It is what it is. I don't have a choice here. I hope they don't play Brotherhood's End because they've gotten lucky so far with their stealing.
By
think I do have to keep my adversary back.
Is owed. Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
Or I can copy. I could copy the devil and just take one on one of these, which is probably worth it. More damage. I don't know. Maybe I'd copy adversary. I'm not sure. I guess one extra damage. Yeah, one extra. I'll trade. I'll trade the. Yeah, I'll use the devil, and then that way I get an extra point of damage. I think that point of damage is relevant at this point when I'm racing really hard. I was scared of that.
Enough talking. Let's do this.
But it's not super insane. It is pretty good though. That is unfortunate, but it is pretty good, but it's not like super insane. Can still deal with it, so it does remove two things, which is pretty decent in this spot
Everyone we've lost to
compared to
fight.
what they could have, what other cards they could draw. Like they don't. I'm assuming they don't have a sweeper. The fact that I lose the Fable is a problem, though. Oh, that's fine. Damn, that's really good for me. That means I could potentially leverage adversary. Oh no, wait, no, I can't. Okay. I might as well send a 3 into Chandra, so I'm just gonna ping face. Oh my god, the Forge is actually getting like pretty scary. I think this ob might
No, no, no. This isn't happening.
minus at this point. I don't know. No, it can't because then Forge just screws it. I have to plus. This is kind of unfortunate. I only have one. Doesn't really do anything
Pleasure doing business.
until they find a creature. Good news is I have a 5/5 next turn potentially. Does that mean they're dead? I mean, why would they say that before even drawing with the blood? What if they... Why did I say that? Like, they might just top deck sweep right here. Okay, if they find burn down, I'm like actually screwed. That was a rough one, but came out on top, thankfully. March 7th. Yep. I played with Realm Breaker. I don't know what that is. So nope, probably not. Unless it's a card I played, but I don't really know the name of, which is possible. Happens a decent amount of times. Or I don't know exactly how a card is called. But I play it. Don't tell me it's another Grixis. Okay, it's not. Oof. It's not another Grixis. We can breathe. Very interesting. This is such an interesting turn. Like the, I'm going for tempo basically. That's usually what you're supposed to do as the player on the play. I do think it's very inefficient to go for that when you have Brotherhood's End and they could play like Shieldred on 4 and then. But hey, can't get everything you want, so. Oh, I wish I had that in my hand. Sucks. No blocks, so they're not even risking additional damage on Rafine, which means they really need it. No removal spell, very important. Very, very good. Shield Red is such a menace against Legends. They really need an answer, and most of the time they don't play that many in the main deck. And that's really good. Why we play 4 Shielded, that is fantastic. That is really, really fantastic. If that's their only play, I'm feeling quite good. I am feeling ecstatic about this situation. This is like the dream scenario. Kill their 2-drop, play Fable, play Shield Red, no answer, they play Rafine. Like, you want to see Rafine in this case. Instead of like Adeline or something like that. So that 2, I have another Shield Red. They need their own basically, or I don't know. Urtai. Sure. I have Underdog plus Brothers then potentially. Bloodthirsty Adversary also potential lethal. Yeah, I think Adversary is the best bet I have here. No, actually it is not. Better to do this into Underdog. Or this into Bloodthirst. I don't know. There's too many options, but I think this is probably the best one. Lethal either way. Like I could do a lot of things there. I could Underdog plus Bloodthirsty Adversary, attack with 3, like just whatever. Anyways, transmog this thing. Oh my god. I guess my post board against Legends is not great. Like, my game 1 is fine. My post board is okay, but I have a lot of nonsense. Wait, how can you be a Phyrexian and a human? Is that possible? Oh, he's resurrected. Okay. Okay. I mean, as long as you have 4 Shield Red in your deck, Legends is beatable. That's the thing. And the further away from a creature deck that you are against Legends with Shield Red, the harder it is for them to deal with it. Oh man, this is disgusting. Oh, that feels bad. This is vile. Why would you give me that? So bad. Maybe I have too many mountains. I don't know. I might consider. I wish I could have used this because it's more situational, but actually I wonder what's more situational, this or this? Probably this, yeah. Okay. I won't even give them the time to card select here, I think. So they don't have removal, I think. Actually, I don't know. Well, at least I didn't let them... Okay, well, here we go. This is a Shield Red mirror match. And it's dead. And I think I lose. I don't have an answer for Shield Red. Shield Red is just so... Like, the card Shield Red, you know you lose the game once something like this happens. Like, once it sticks and starts swinging on an empty board, it's like completely over. I don't know. Maybe they don't kill this, and then I mean, I'm still dying to Shield Red though, but I don't know. Yeah. One, it's funny. The 1-2, I win game 1 because of Shield Red. They win game 2 because of Shield Red. I might need another answer for Shield Red, honestly. It's such a... The card is so broken. Like, there's not... I might play another Soul Transfer just to kill Shield Red. It's especially... It is really broken in Legends specifically once you untap in certain matchups. Like removal spell based matchups, and you have this thing. Oh my god, nightmare. Absolute nightmare. It's really brutal stuff. Shelly is sticking around post rotation too. It might be even stronger after rotation. I don't know. Like, it depends what's leaving. Really scary stuff, honestly. I feel like when the power level goes down, this should go up in value. But that might also not be the case, because if the power level goes down enough, maybe people will start running more removal spells. I can't really, like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a good correlation, but it's possible that that might go that direction as well. Not sure. Damage is worth quite a bit in this matchup, so I'm considering playing this. I don't know, it's interesting. Because again, damage is worth a lot again because of Shield Red mostly. This is a fantastic hand. Unless this gets countered, but I don't know. I don't think they would be playing Counterspell and Thalia in the same deck. So now they're gonna feel the nuts. This is like 2-drop, 2-drop Fable Shield Red is ooh. Okay. Okay, I see you. I see. Interesting. That's pretty good. That's like, I wouldn't say that's like super insane, but as far as Fable answers go, that's as good as it gets for white. Interesting situation. But I have a 3-2. And I have a kill for Shield Red. Let's go. See how important it is? Like, it's so crucial. Oh, that's annoying. Actually, is that? I mean, me drawing a card is quite good, but I mean, they do gain life, which is kind of good as well. Oh, they have the answer. They don't have the answer. Uh-oh. Are we going back to game 1? You're not getting me with the Iganjo. Okay, that's fine. You're not catching me with that Iganjo. What? Oh, you're gonna catch me with that Surge of Salvation though. What the? What the heck? Why would you play that in a Thalia deck? I mean, I don't know. It's probably not for this matchup, but they didn't find Thalia, so it was 1 mana. So once 1 mana is pretty good. I guess I'm not in the best position now. Not in the worst either. I do kind of like trading that. I think the main issue is that I'm stuck. I'm mana screwed. That's a problem. Pretty big problem, to be honest. I can't really play that. Although I know they don't have Urtai, but I need to be mana. I need to get rid of the lifelinker because they have a Ganjo. I want to do it on their turn. I got screwed by that surge. Holy. Alright, that's fine. Alright, listen up. Somebody please give me a land. I'm begging you. I have so many 5-drops. So bad. Like they're at 7, I'm at 4. I can't cast. At least they can play spells. Oh man, it's like the only thing keeping them in the game. Give you forest? Give me a forest. I'll take a forest. Thank goodness. Guys, that is game, right? Yep. Oh my, this is wild. This is a wild match. Holy. That was a fun one, but really, Shield Red domination. Like that card needs to go, low key. Shield Red needs to go. If you enjoy my content and would like to help me keep making it, consider supporting me over on Patreon, where you can access to a bunch of bonus videos, as well as other rewards depending on the tiers. And thank you so much to all the lovely patrons that are already subscribed. I appreciate it very much. And I will see you all in the next video.